I've had people tell me he's a mean dog, or they'll ask like if he's ever bitten anyone. He doesn't have a mean bone in his body, but he definitely gets judged for how he looks. I'm Julia, and this is Sully's story for GeoBeats. I'm a volunteer at the Maricopa County Animal Shelter. He could barely walk. He was extremely stiff in his joints. He would shuffle, but he was the sweetest, just the biggest love, biggest baby. He was so happy to get out of his kennel, but he also didn't mind going back in it, which almost was sadder. He would just walk back in, climb back up into his bed, and curl up. He was really only getting out for walks about once a week at that point.
Oh, hello there, my friend. Cave kisses or you fall. Ooh, on scratchies.
He was being really overlooked. He had been sitting there for a couple months already. He had never had a meet and greet. He had never had any interest in him. So as soon as I met him, I was like, I needed to take care of him.
Hi. Hi, big bubbas.
I started visiting him almost every single day, and then I started taking him on little day trips.
Oh, that's so cute.
He loved to go for rides in the car, and I would just take him to the park and put out a little blanket for him and just spend time with him.
Hey, good no. What's up, buddy?
He was so sad in his kennel, and I was worried that no one was going to pick him, so I brought him home to foster. I don't think he ever lived in a house before. It took him maybe 6 months to be house trained, which a lot of people might have gotten frustrated with. It just broke my heart.
I know, buddy.
As soon as he started getting comfortable, he thinks he's a lap baby. His head has to be touching you. He loves to give kisses. Honestly, the easiest dog I've ever had. He really doesn't ask for much. He doesn't make a peep. He just wants to be close to your side and get love from you. A few months ago, I ended up fostering and adopting another dog, and he is just completely in love with her.
What are you doing?
He thinks he's her father.
Are you playing?
Every morning he cleans her teeth and he cleans her ears.
What you doing?
He's only 5, and he acts like if you met him, you would probably think he was 9 years old, 10 years old. He's a scary looking dog if people don't know him. I walk him and people will cross the street.
Come on.
He's extremely bow-legged in the front. When we got him, I thought he might need surgery, but there's really nothing that can be done, unfortunately. It's just really bad genetics. But we've done basically everything else possible that we can do. So he gets joint injections, he goes to the acupuncturist, he does physical therapy. He just got these custom braces, and we do lots of exercises at home.
Yeah.
Okay. Good boy.
He gets around so much better.
Good boy.
I found out more about his backstory. I think he was living in someone's backyard. His elbows are completely worn down. The way he sits outside, it just looks like he was living on like a cement patio his whole life in someone's backyard. They picked him up with 4 puppies and a female dog. It was the whole family that came in together. The puppies were almost 8 weeks old, which is actually really crazy that he stuck around and he was still with the family. So I always joke that he was a good dad and he stayed with his family. But yeah, someone dumped them all and everyone else was adopted. He was the last one left, but he didn't let the circumstances get him down. His tail did not stop wagging. He always had a smile on his face. Pretty soon after I brought him home, I was like, there's no way this dog is leaving. He's home.